How many times you have started hours-long podcasts and never able to finish, and when you went back, you find it difficult to connect with podcasts. To avoid that, please subscribe to most advanced, featured, and accurate channel, Quick Podcast Summaries. Jordan Peterson sat down with Dr. Matthew Goodwin, a professor of political science in the UK, who has turned his attention to developing a more public presence on the political front.
Goodwin shared his experience of becoming disenchanted with academia, citing the dismal state of his country, Canada, and the UK. He explained that higher education in the UK had lost its way, prioritizing ideology over the pursuit of truth, good faith debate, and scientific knowledge. Goodwin noted that the universities he worked at were no longer interested in these values, and he became sick of it, deciding to leave academia to try and have an impact on the wider conversation. Goodwin's experience as a professor was marked by the rapid expansion of the university bureaucracy and the politicization of the university bureaucracy. He was required to make mandatory diversity statements, decolonize his university reading list, and faced harassment, bullying, and intimidation from colleagues who disagreed with his views. He struggled to publish, and his research grant applications were rejected. Goodwin decided to campaign for the Higher Education Free Speech Act in the UK, which created a legal duty on universities to protect and promote free speech and academic freedom on campus. However, the current Labour government is now defending that law.
Peterson observed that institutions, including corporations, can devolve and die gradually, then suddenly. He noted that the number of radical left-wing professors increases, the cost of not being one of them increases, and eventually, anyone who isn't someone like that leaves because they can. Peterson also commented that institutions of higher education have abdicated their responsibility to educate young people and act as intellectual stewards of the political, economic, social, and psychological environments. Goodwin agreed that these problems are significant, and Peterson added that the younger the professor, the more likely they are to be radical in their orientation, which means the longer their tenure as tenured professors before the institution can recover. If you want to listen to the complete summary, please subscribe to Quick Podcast Summaries on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for less than the price of candy in most places, and you can save an average of 15 to 20 hours per week of your precious time. It's a great way to stay informed while saving time.